ഈ പരിപാടി എൻ്റെ ഒരു സ്വാഗതം ഞാൻ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കാം. ആദ്യമായിട്ട് നമ്മുടെ ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാമിന്റെ അധ്യക്ഷയായിട്ട് നമ്മുടെ വൈസ് പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ ജയമോ ടീച്ചർ എത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ടീച്ചറിനെ ഈ ഇവിടെ കൂടിയിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവരുടെയും പേരിൽ ഞാൻ സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുകയാണ് ഈ വേദിയിലേക്ക്. അടുത്തതായിട്ട് ഇവിടെ നമുക്ക് വിശിഷ്ടാതിഥിയായിട്ട് ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കാൻ എത്തിയിരിക്കുന്ന സന്തോഷ് സാറാണ്. നമ്മൾ തന്നെ ഫാക്കൽറ്റി, വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് മുമ്പ് നമ്മുടെ കോളേജിന്റെ ഒരു ഫാക്കൽറ്റി ആയിരുന്നു സാറ്. സാറിനെ ഞാൻ ഈ വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുകയാണ് ഈ ഇവിടെ കൂടിയിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവരുടെയും പേരിൽ. അടുത്തതായിട്ട് നമ്മുടെ എന്റെ സഹപ്രവർത്തകരുണ്ട് ഇവിടെ അവരാണ് ഇതിനു വേണ്ടി കണ്ടമാനം അധ്വാനം ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. അവരെ ഞാൻ ഔപചാരികതയുടെ പേരിൽ സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു. അവസാനമായിട്ട് ഇവിടെയുള്ള എല്ലാ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളെയും പങ്കെടുക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളെയും ഞാൻ ഈ വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാം. ഈ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ ആരംഭിക്കുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് സന്തോഷ് സാറിനെ നിങ്ങൾക്കൊന്ന് പരിചയപ്പെടുത്തേണ്ടതുണ്ട്. സാറ് ഒരു വളരെ ഇതായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു കരിയറിന് ഉടമയാണ്. സാറ് 2004 വരെ നമ്മുടെ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റില് നമ്മുടെ ഫാക്കൽറ്റി ആയിരുന്നു. 2004 സാറ് ഡയറക്ടർ ഓഫ് പോപ്പുലേഷൻ സ്റ്റഡീസിന്റെ ഡയറക്ടറായിട്ട് തിരുവനന്തപുരത്തേക്ക് പോയി. പിന്നീട് സാറ് അവിടുന്ന് ജോയിന്റ് ഡയറക്ടറായി എൻട്രൻസ് എക്സാമിനേഷന്റെ അതായത് എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് എൻട്രൻസിന്റെ ഒക്കെ ജോയിന്റ് ഡയറക്ടറായിട്ട് വർഷങ്ങളോളം ചെലവഴിച്ചു. പലപ്പോഴും ടി വിയിൽ സാറിന്റെ മുഖമായിരുന്നു നമ്മൾ എൻട്രൻസ് അനൗൺസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ കണ്ടിരുന്നത്. വളരെ പ്രഗത്ഭനായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു അഡ്മിനിസ്ട്രേറ്റർ ആണ്. അതിനുശേഷം സാറ് പ്രിൻസിപ്പളായി ഗവൺമെന്റ് ആർട്സ് ആൻഡ് സയൻസ് കോളേജ് ബാലുശ്ശേരിയുടെ പ്രിൻസിപ്പളായി. ഇപ്പോഴും സാറ് ഈ ഒരു രംഗത്ത് വളരെ ആക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് നിൽക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ഈ എൻട്രൻസ് ഒക്കെ എഴുതിയിരിക്കുന്ന സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് അവരുടെ ഓപ്ഷൻസ് സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യാനൊക്കെ ആയിട്ട് സഹായിക്കുന്നതിനായിട്ട് സോഷ്യൽ മീഡിയയിൽ പലപ്പോഴും സാർ എഴുതുന്നതും വളരെ പ്രയോജനപ്രദമായ രീതിയിലുള്ള എഴുത്തുകളൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ സോഷ്യൽ മീഡിയയിൽ സാറിന്റെ ഇതായിട്ട് കാണാറുണ്ട്. സാറ് PhD എടുത്ത് സാറ് കേരള യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയിൽ നിന്ന് PhDയും അതുകൂടാതെ MBAയും കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. സാറിന്റെ ക്ലാസ് ഈ സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റിക്സ് ഒരു കരിയർ രൂപീകരണത്തിന് തിരഞ്ഞെടുത്തിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾക്കും വളരെ പ്രയോജനപ്രദമാകും എന്നുള്ള കാര്യത്തിൽ എനിക്ക് ഉറപ്പുണ്ട്. സാറിനെ ഈ ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കാനായിട്ട് ഞാൻ ക്ഷണിക്കുകയാണ്.
Okay, shall we start?
Yes.
Okay,
sure,
good evening to all. And thank you, Dr. James, who is the head of the Department of Statistics at Maharaja's College. I take this opportunity to thank one and all, the Vice Principal of Maharaja College, Dr. Jamal, then the coordinators, Dr. Maya and Dr. Merlin, and colleagues. They were all my colleagues at Maharaja's College. And I welcome all the students for choosing statistics as their subject for molding their career. So here the short presentation, and also thankful to the administrative body of Maharaja's College for giving this opportunity to present a short presentation regarding the career opportunities and prospects. So this is a short presentation in which I will go through some of the opportunities, academic opportunities, as well as job opportunities in this presentation. So I hope that you can see my slide here. Let me in the presentation mode.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it is in presentation mode. Okay. Now the topic is career and prospects of statistics. So I have combined both the academic career opportunities as well as especially whenever you are completing the MSc statistics, you are having, the students are having a hope of getting some gainful employment for future living. So I have included some of the aspects of job opportunities also. So let us start with when you have chosen statistics. So definitely what is the need and why the statistics is important? Anyway, the students have chosen statistics maybe without knowing all these aspects. So let us analyze some of the important concepts of the need of statistics. So basically, everybody says that about data, not only data, certain characteristics are there possessing with this data. So what are the characteristics? It is high volume, then it is multidimensional. So many dimensions are there, many variables are there. Moreover, they are coming from uncertain situation. So that is the most important aspect. You are when if somebody is choosing that, what is actually the need of statistics for decision making, then I will say that the data coming out of uncertain situations, that is actually leading the statistics trained people for decision making. So it is uncertain. We call it as random or stochastic. Then another thing is that the data are partial or incomplete. We never get the full set of data. So it is incomplete data or partial data from which we have to make some kind of analysis, and through which some processes we have to do, some procedures we have to do, which we call it as the statistical tools. So all the subjects you are learning or the coursework, during the coursework, it is actually regarding the techniques involved in the analysis process and procedures. So coming to that, the data is transformed to information, and from information, it is useful for policy formulation, program implementation, and then comes to the ultimate objective. The objective is actually the welfare of the state. When we say state, earlier we thought of only people, but here the state is actually comprises of the people and nature. It's a combination. So here and from there again it goes to the data part. So this is the circle through which the statistics play important role. So based on these aspects, your coursework is designed, and we are learning a lot of techniques through which through the different theoretical aspects like multivariate analysis, sampling theory, then testing of hypothesis or inference, etc. So if you take whether the state or whether the business unit or whether enterprise unit, these aspects will be there. Data will be there. So we have to apply some processes. Then we have to convert into information useful for policy formulation, and ultimately the objective is to the welfare aspect. And if it is a business concern, the objective is will be the maximizing the profit and minimizing the cost. So this is the importance of statistical tools. So the students who have chosen statistics as their MSc or in MSc course, or the future aspirants, definitely think of that the data are volume, multidimensional, uncertain, and partial. Now, if time permits, I will also touch the data analytics part. So the importance of data analysis, data scientists or data analytics, as well as the scope of data scientists. So definitely statistics trained people or students can definitely go to that field also for getting the job opportunities. Now here the historical development, how the statistics have been developed, who and why, how. These are the questions you have to ask whenever you are getting a problem, whenever you are getting a concept. So through that, definitely we can develop further knowledge so that we can satisfy ourselves. So finally, statistics data science is also there. So we'll touch that if the time permits. Now coming to uh, everybody knows that Ronald Elmer Fisher is the father of statistics, who has uh, formulated the theory into a science of statistics. So just have given a short description. So he was employed in Rothamsted Agriculture Experiment Station. So when is way back in 19th century. So it is actually a plant agriculture experiment station where the effects of nutrition, soil types, or plant fertility has been tested and verified. So his experience, the empirical experience at the Rotham State Agricultural Experience Station has led this statistics as a science of statistics. So he developed various theories. He published a book in 1925. So we have to think that in 1925, we don't have any facility as of now. There are no computers, only simple mechanical calculators, and the not digital equipments. Nothing is there. So everything has to be written. Everything has to be handwritten, and observation has to be handwritten. And based on that, the theory has to be developed, or some developments has to be made in the field of statistics. So he thought that statistics is study of populations, it is a study of variation, and it is a reduction of data. Still, it is valid. We are studying actually population from sample, then we are actually considered with the variations. We are also considered with the volume of data is reduced to simple concepts for decision making. So this is the area where R.A. Fisher practiced, and it developed as a theory. So in 1925, we have to think about the time period, 1925, where there were no such facility as of you see in these days. Now, what are the theoretical branches which have been developed by a Professor R.A. Fisher, Ronald Elmer Fisher? So before that, the empirical, actually he has observed many things during his observations in the agriculture experience station, and from there the empirical evidences that has been transformed to theories. So what were the different theories? Design of experiments, genetics, discriminant analysis, analysis of variance, nonsense hypergeometry distribution, Fisher's exact, etc. So all these some of the developments contributed by Ronald Elmer Fisher. Now coming to our India, maybe you have seen, you have already got a class on National Sample Survey Organization. Now Prashant Chandra Mahalnobis, PC Mahalnobis. He is the premier in contributing statistics and its organizations in India. So ISI has been devised by Mahalnobis, and moreover, he was instrumental in formulating the planning models, the two sector models. The first model was the one sector model, and it has been developed and formulated to the two sector models. And the birthday, that is June 29. It has been celebrated as a National Statistics Day in this country. Coming to Indian statistical system, of course, I have already explained this. It is NSS, or National Sample Survey Organization, which is the field operation division of Central Statistical Organization, ISI. All these were built at the effort of PC Mahalnobis. So we can say that India's statistical system has been developed by our Professor PC Mahalnobis. Now coming to another personality in the development of studies, he is known as a living legend. He is a C.R. Rao, or the C. Radhakrishna Rao. So it's a living legend. There is an institute in Hyderabad in his name, where the mathematical as well as statistical and computer science research work is going on. So he is actually coined a term, finding the invisible and measuring the immeasurable. So still it is valid. So he developed multivariate analysis of variance, then Kramer-Rao bound, Rao-Blackwell theorem, then etc. So here he was a student of the R.A. Fisher. Now this is the institute which is developed in the name of C.R. Rao, that is C.R. Rao Institute, Advanced Institute of Mathematics and Statistics and Computer Science. It is in Hyderabad. A lot of activities are there, research fellowships are there, job opportunities are there. It's just for the information of the students. Now, coming to the various aspects like career development. What are the opportunities for career development, academic development after completing the MSc program? So this is what we are going to deal with here. There are junior research fellows are there. That is from both UGC as well as CSIR. It is there. Then lectureship, that is CSIR, Council of Scientific Industrial Research and University Grants Commission is offering lectureship through the National Entrance Test. Then every university is having their own fellowships. Then through GATE, Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering, you can have fellowships in IITs, IAC, and you can students can also have MTech with fellowships. So it's actually after acquiring MSc degree with certain level. So definitely it should be not less than 55% of marks. Then there are ISA programs. Let us look at each of these. Then this is regarding the CSIR, Council of Scientific Industrial Research and Human Resource Development. So this is actually the website is given over there. So you have to look into this website. So we can have the previous question papers, then we can have the notifications, calendar. There when is actually the proposed dates of examinations, proposed dates of notification, etc. Also we can get it. So it is an important resource for the students to look into the various aspects of that is future examination or the forthcoming examinations. So there you can have the question papers, model question papers, syllabus, contact details, etc. and so forth. So definitely it will be helpful for the students. Now coming to the JRF, Junior Research Fellowship and NET, National Eligibility Test. So this is a there are two components in the examination. One is regarding the lectureship, that is NET, National Eligibility Test, and the other is research fellowships of junior research fellowships. So every year, 2 times these exams are conducted, in June and December, and the notifications will come in the middle of February and August. So the students of second year definitely can apply for this, and they will be treated as result awaited. So RA category. So results will be coming in October and April. Fellowships, it is as good as a job, 25,000 per month, plus a contingency grant is also granted. So there is a score of the score validity is for 2 years. So remember that the second year students definitely can apply for this this fellowship because of the validity of 2 years. Then the eligibility, of course, 28 below 28 years of age. Then relaxation. So the reserved categories of SC, ST, OBC, and public that is physically handicapped females, etc., are exempted from the. There is a relaxation of 5 years, and for lectureship there is no age limit. So general, it is 55% of eligible minimum qualifying marks should be obtained. Then result awaited category can also apply for this. In Kerala, there are 2 centers, Trivandrum and Cochin. So the scheme of the Junior Research Fellowship on National Eligibility Test Examination. It is a single paper test, multiple choice. It is having 3 hours duration. Maximum marks is 200. So part A will be having general aptitude, considered with science, reasoning, etc. Then part B will be having subject related, and part C is higher standard level. So there will be penalty for wrong answers as negative mark. There will be for statistics you have to attempt unit 1 and unit 4. So though there are 4 units, for statistics compulsory to attempt to unit 1 and unit 4. Unit 1 is compulsory for all those who are appearing for the JRF examination. So in part A will be having this is about regarding the questions, but you can get it from your the website. So again, negative mark will be there of 0.5. Part B will be having as per the subject, it is a related subject as per syllabus, and the marks are each question will be 3 marks. There is a negative mark of 0.75. So you can get all this from the previous question papers and syllabus. So part C is again subject type, but descriptive type or analytical type. There are no negative mark for this part C. There will be 95 the marks will be carrying for part C. And this test is actually conducted by a national testing agency. So though it is organized by CSIR, the test is conducted by NTA, that's National Testing Agency, and they are inviting the application through online mode. So this is the website, csirnet.nta.nic.in is the website, and this is through which you have to apply and get all the details after conducting the examination, research sheets, etc. So NTA is the agency for Government of India, agency of Government of India for conducting all the entrance examinations like NEET, etc. Now the second one is regarding the University Grants Commission's JRF net scheme. So they also conduct twice a year. It is a computer based. Earlier one is it is a descriptive type, and here though it is a MCQ type, it is descriptive. Here it is MCQ type multiple choice question, and it is computer based examination. So it is conducted twice a year. Again, 2 papers are there, 200 marks. Paper 1 is general awareness, aptitude like science, etc. Basic science aptitude, that is up to the level of +2. 50 questions are there in paper 1. In paper 2 is actually, this is relevant for the students with statistics background. Though it is the questions are focusing population studies, this demography or population dynamics, statistics, the students with statistics background can appear for this and get the net fellowship as well as JRF fellowship. You can do the research in any university in India after getting qualified in this UGC JRF. So there are no penalty for wrong answers. That is an attraction. The score is valid for 3 years. That is also an attraction. So it is applications are invited in September and March. Examination will be usually in December, June. In December, the first examination December, the second is June. All districts except Wayanad is having the centers, research in January. So here also, if you prepare a little bit of population dynamics, definitely you can go through, you can qualify through this JRF conducted by UGC. You can do any, you can register with any university for doing research. So this is also conducted by the NTA, that is the National Testing Agency of NIC. So again, this is the agency for conducting all entrance examinations. Now, next scope is about our Indian Statistical Institute. There are different institutes are there apart from Calcutta, Delhi, Bangalore. There are ISIs are there. They are offering different courses. They are offering fellowships, but everything through entrance examinations or their own written tests. So you can go through this. You can here also you can get all the information like previous question papers, syllabus, and the academic calendar of conducting the various examinations and courses. So this can be obtained from your site. So the other scope is regarding the MTech and research programs. In ISI is also conducting MTech programs in statistics and mathematical statistics and applied statistics. So that is based on GATE score. So for MTech aspirants, they will get about 8,000 per month plus some allowances. And for research fellows, they are getting rupees 25,000 per month. And for a maximum period of 6 years, you are getting it. So again, there is a test and interview will be there. So if you are qualifying the GATE, Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering, conducted by IITs, definitely it will be a gateway. It will be a gateway for various research and MTech programs. So ISI online application dates. In the first week of February starts, examination in May. So the exam center is only one, that is in Cochin. JRF is about 600 rupees is the exam fee. But for research candidates, it is reduced to 300 rupees. So again, online application. Nowadays, every application is invited through online mode. So may not be available in newspapers, but it will be available in the corresponding websites. So the next opportunity is GATE for MTech as well as for JRF. There is fellowships are there. It is conducted by or organized by IIT Delhi. So gate.iitdelhi.az.in is a website. So here also we are getting all the information like your previous question papers, syllabus, and the various academic calendars for conducting examinations. So students can go through these websites. So for second year students, definitely they can apply for this, and for first year students they can aspire for this. And getting all the information, you go through the websites. So GATE scheme, again it is computer based. It is MCQ examination, and it is it is computer based. Total marks is 100. So there is 15% general ability, language, analytical skills, 85% related to the subject. So the application starts in September, test examination in February. So there is definitely, whenever there is MCQ, there is a penalty, negative marks will be there, except the UGC, JRF and NET. All other there is some kind of penalty will be. But whenever there is a numerical answer type, there won't be any penalty for GATE scheme. So GATE is also valid for 3 years, and everywhere in all the districts of Kerala there is a center for writing GATE exam. Now another aspect is regarding the IAPS India. It is International Institute of Population Science India. It's an important institute in population science research and coursework. It is one of the centers of Economic and Social Council of Asia and Pacific region for imparting training to the demographers. So here also a lot of courses are there with fellowships. So courses with fellowships are available. So based on the merit, you will be admitted. So you can go through the website, and there also the academic programs are listed and calendar is given. Now, after this all about the various academic opportunities. Now coming to your job prospects. So definitely you should be interested in knowing what are the prospects of studying the statistics. And here I have listed not only statistics at PG level, at undergraduate level also I have listed some of the prospects. So the various prospects are, the first one is with the UPSC, ISS. That is both undergraduate level as well as PG level, they are eligible. So Indian Statistical Service, where all the CSO, the employment is given by Central Statistical Organization, NSSO. Moreover, that every ministry is having a department, a statistical division is there. So that is a need of students who have qualified post-graduation in statistics as well as undergraduation. So both levels are recruited through different agencies. UPSC is recruiting for ISS. So the past question papers, details, notification, etc., are there in their website. The forthcoming examinations is actually notified, will be notified in April this year. So the last date will be by April 27th, and the examination in July. So 3 days will be there, and those who are interested, definitely second year students can apply. They can. It's only relaxation for fees is there for the reserved candidates as well as the female candidates, girls. So Trivandrum will be the center for ISS examination. Eligibility, both masters, so master degree in statistics is considered. Even a candidate with bachelor's degree is also considered here. So below 30 years age. Scheme is that there are 4 papers. First paper is with MCQ penalty. There is general English and general studies descriptive type is there. Second paper is again statistics with MCQ penalty, wrong answer, penalty for wrong answers is there. Paper 3 is there. Paper 4 is there. So there are there are short answer questions and long answer questions will be there. You just look into the previous question papers available in the site. And the last paper, the fourth paper is actually consists of different sections. You have to select 2 sections. There are and liability is there, demography and vital studies is there, survival analysis, quality control, multivariate, design of experiment, computing with C and R. These are the sections in paper 4, out of which we have to choose 2. So whenever we say general studies, in almost all entrance examinations, there is general studies. So current events, everyday observations, scientific aspects. So all these will be there, there with which any candidate is expected to know the basic knowledge. So the basic knowledge should be there for these events, current events like general knowledge, then numerical aptitude, then reasoning, scientific aspects. So all these scientific aspects is up to +2 level. So definitely you have to go through those textbooks which are relevant for this knowledge building. So they should also know the Constitution of India, political system, history of India, geography, etc. in the general studies paper. So this is regarding the descriptive part of general English, 100 marks, 3 hours. So here, again, general studies, 100 marks, 3 hours, 4 questions to be attempted. So all these informations are available in the website. So just for your information and just for your motivation, I have made a slide of this. So read the instructions before actually going for the examinations. So prepare it. Start the preparation early. Definitely, you can win the race. So these are the different papers in your ISS examination. Then the other aspect is civil service. Everybody can apply for civil service. So there are 24 groups of service are there. Again, the notification will appear in February for the preliminary examination, and the examination is on June 27th. Fee for reserved candidates and females SSC TPD candidates are exempted from the payment of fees. Others only 100 rupees. There are 2 papers of MCQ type, 200 marks each. There are penalty for wrong answers. Age group is 21 to 32. Minimum qualifications degree, any degree students with aptitude, and you should have definitely prepared thoroughly for this examination. 6 attempts are allowed. Trivandrum, Kochi, Kozhikode are the centers in Kerala. So some of the preliminary question paper will be having the syllabus. Here 200 marks. So here definitely you should have a knowledge about all details about India, world, like geography, politics, history, etc. So after qualifying this, there is a main examination. So last year onwards, we have a Kerala Administrative Service examination. It's a screening test. Here also preliminary and main examinations are there. December is the period of application and examination in February. 2 papers are there. One paper is for general studies and is of 100 marks. Paper 2, again 50 marks. Part 1, part 2 is MCQ. Malayalam language for 30 marks is there. English language for 20 marks. So main examination will be announced separately. So after this most important uh, job opportunities under Government of India, then RBI, Reserve Bank of India, is opting candidates with statistical background, both at undergraduate level as well as postgraduate levels. So research officers, statistical analysts, and statistical assistants. So the opportunities are listed in the rbi.org.in, and you can look into these various opportunities and its applications date, cutoff date, etc. is available. So definitely this is also a good opportunity for students with statistics background. Then at undergraduate level, there are junior statistical officers and other cadres of graduates. So there is staff selection commission.nic.in. This is another aspect or website where the Government of India is recruiting candidates with statistics background even at subsidiary level at a graduate program. So it will appear in ssc.nic.in, and definitely there are various departments under ministries where they need junior statistical officers as well as statistical assistants. So they are giving opportunities for undergraduate students with statistics even at subsidiary level. So it is another opportunity. Then my advice is that the students should look into the website employmentnews.gov.in. They are actually publishing employment news, but it is a subscription fees are there. For 1 year it is 400 rupees for e mode, that means digital mode. So you look into the employment news. So various opportunities will be listed over there all over India. The vacancies of all over India is listed in the site. So definitely you can get some idea. Details can be obtained from the respective sites, or if you subscribe this, my advice is that definitely you should subscribe after MSc program. Now we have listed that every entrance examinations, whether it is a job or whether it is for academic purpose. So there is a paper on general studies. So you have to go for NCERT text where your 10th, 11th, and 12th books are there. So you just get a copy of those. It is already available in the NCERT website. So those like geography, history, economics, etc. Those textbooks definitely you have to go through. It's very simple. So it will give you an idea about the general awareness of India and Indian political system, economic system, and history, geography, etc. So another thing is that you should also get some idea regarding the National Sample Survey Organization, which is available in their site, and sample registration system, human development report, and SDI index for India, poverty index for India, economic survey, economic review. Economic survey is actually published by the finance ministry just before the budget. So it will give an overall idea about the Indian economic situation. Similarly, economic review, it is published by State Planning Board. It is also published before presenting the state budget. So it gives idea about the state finance situations as well as the various allocation of funds, etc., development growth on various sectors. So apart from these, there are publications in United Nations and World Bank reports are there. Then definitely these MDG and SDG, Millennium Development Goals. This is actually goals set by the United Nations. Sustainable Development Goals. All these reports are available on the UN site. You just go through that, download it, and look at least one page, the introductory page or the abstract pages of abstract. So one page will be sufficient for getting some idea about what are these goals and when to be achieved, because they are very important in the interviews as well as for your journal paper. Then, of course, NFHS surveys are there, National Family Health Surveys are there, the various health indicators, etc., are computed by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Then, demographic health surveys are there conducted by WHO, the World Health Organizations. All these ideas will generate some interest regarding the general awareness of the world as well as the country. So, it is required for an aspirant who are going for whether it is civil services or ISS or any other job oriented entrance examination. So definitely you should be equipped with this type of information and idea. Now I'm getting some more time, so definitely I'm introducing statistics as a data science. So we require data scientists and data analysts. So why? So they can explore the invisible by measuring the immeasurable for effective decision making. So decision making is the most important aspect, whether it is for welfare of the state or for to optimize the or maximize the profit of an institution. So measuring the invisible, we don't know. We are not seeing these data, and we have to. We are. It is not measurable. We have to. It is immeasurable. So based on that, we have to make the decision. So that is what data analysts or data scientists are like exploring. So here, the importance of data are every day 2.5 quintillion bytes, that is 10 to the power of 18 of data are generated. How it is generated? It is generated from various digital sources. So by 221, every individual have 6 digital devices. Earlier in 2015, it was 3.5 units. So this is through which the data are generated. So it is having a digital revolution. And how the digital revolution comes, there are indigenously developed satellites, bandwidth is enhanced, cost of communication reduced, enhanced accessibility, and all these are contributing for high velocity of data, high speed of data. Apart from volume and multidimensional variability, etc., it is high velocity of data. The speed of variation is actually every day we are getting 2.5 quintillion, and it is unstructured. So it is 80% of the data are textual. So it is not numerical data. So these type of data are to be used for decision making. So we can call it as data driven decision making process. So only people with the background, not only statistics plus some data mining tools. So that also required. Data mining tools required, as well as statistical tools also required. So those who are having with the post graduation statistics should go for some value addition courses. Uh, uh, Addition courses like R and Python, so that you can utilize those languages for data mining part. Now coming to that, India required 1 lakh data scientists next 5 years. And another thing is that we have a demand of 40 million jobs by 2022. So these are some of the aspects we had to consider when you consider the opportunities in data science or data analysts. So globally, 600 million jobs in next 10 years. So it will be there. And this is all reported in NSDC report, that is National Skill Development Commission report. Or moreover, you can go look into this website for more information. So the students with statistics background definitely can get these opportunities if they go for some value added courses in R and Python. Of course, you may not get these courses in your regular coursework of MSc programming, so we don't have the time to complete all those computer programs. So definitely you can acquire this skill through the various online platforms. So if you consider the programs with uh, the most demanded course R and Python. So of course Hadoop, Anaconda, and all those there, but R and Python will definitely help in getting training in the value-added courses along with your MSc program. So the future is R and Python. You can see in the programs. Github. It is an important site where you can get the value addition modules which are helpful for the data mining tools. There are a lot of self-explanatory modules which will help you in acquiring knowledge in R and Python at GitHub. So it is an important and valuable site for students. There are other online self-learning resources are there. Like Coursera.org, you can get free courses as well as purchase courses are there. If you are going for free courses, you won't get any certificate, but skill will be there. But if you are purchasing the course, you'll be getting the certificate for that skill. Then online Stanford Edu is there. They're also conducting a lot of course programs, both free and cost. So the COVID-19, you have to utilize the opportunity of COVID-19 as an opportunity for higher education over value addition. During this COVID-19 programs or COVID-19 period, you can say that a lot of online programs are available free of cost. Otherwise, it will cost about $100 or $200. So you can also explore those sites where the materials are available free of cost due to the COVID. So take the COVID as an opportunity by the students and get the maximum out of this. So make it the COVID situation, pandemic situation, as an opportunity, or you can say there's some dividend of COVID-19. So with this, let me thank you. So there is, I think it is time. So if you have any question, you can ask. I'm ready to answer. Thank you very much. So back to it's already a 1 hour period. So back to the organizers. Are you getting? So the presentation is stopped. Now it is back to the organizers. So if there is any query from students, can ask at least one or two.
So there is a question from the participant. What is the difference between data scientist and data analyst?
So data scientist, actually you have to learn the skill of data mining. Not only the statistics background, you should acquire some skill in mining the data from the net as well as the websites. But data analysts, you can have a data analyst with our statistical tools, like have an SPSS background or SAS background, or you can have even Excel. Excel will help you to have a data analyst. So data scientist is a little bit higher level than data analyst. So you have to acquire skill of data mining using your R and Python. or some programs like Orange, Anaconda, Hadoop, all these are open source programs. If you practice this, definitely you can do it. Or if you go to the GitHub website, a lot of information are there, self-explanatory and self-learning modules. Okay, any other? Will it finish in 1 hour?
എന്തെങ്കിലും സംശയം സാറിനോട് ചോദിക്കാനുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ചോദിക്കാം.
ചോദിക്കാം. വെൽക്കം. Students, how many students are there? ഇതിലിപ്പോ എത്ര പേര് പങ്കെടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്?
സാറേ, നമ്മളുടെ ഇപ്പോഴുള്ള കുട്ടികൾ കൂടാതെ നമ്മള് പഠിച്ചു പോയ കുട്ടികളോടും പാർട്ടിസിപ്പേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്.
നല്ല കാര്യം.
50 മേലെ കുട്ടികള് ഉണ്ടാവും സാറേ.
വെരി ഗുഡ് പ്രോഗ്രാം. ഓക്കെ, സോ ഇനി ഏതെങ്കിലും ചോദ്യങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ചോദിക്കുക. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നമ്മളെ പോലുള്ള ആളുകളെ കിട്ടുന്ന വളരെ അപൂർവമായിട്ടായിരിക്കും. അപ്പൊ ചോദ്യങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഇന്ററാക്ട് ചെയ്യാം. So my advice is that those who are in the second or last semester course, they should look into the various opportunities, sites. എല്ലാവർക്കും തന്നെ ചെയ്യാവുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഇതൊന്നും അത്ര ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളൊന്നും അല്ല. But a systematic way of learning and information gaining should be adopted. Anymore? ഇത് എത്ര ടൈം വരെ കിട്ടും?
ലിമിറ്റ് ഇല്ല. എത്ര സമയം വേണമെങ്കിലും സാറിന് കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യാം, കുഴപ്പമില്ല.
അപ്പൊ എന്നത്തെ 1 മണിക്കൂർ എന്നല്ലേ പറഞ്ഞേ?